Here I stand in front of the expanded and renovated German Park, a program I initially created and co-chaired in 2011, and during which many of you joined hundreds of volunteers from our Reservoir Hill community to build this wonderful playground with our own hands. It's hard for us to believe, but this past July marked our family's 10-year anniversary with Beth Am. When Daniel and I began looking for a congregation for him to serve and a community for all of us to join, we looked at synagogues across the country. We were intrigued by Beth Am for a number of reasons, but primarily it was that in response to the question, "What are you proudest of?" Beth Am's search committee answered, "Martyrology on Yom Kippur." Now that was, shall we say, an unusual, probably even sui generis response. But then we met Rita Becker. We were, of course, drawn to Beth Am's commitment to community service and social justice, not simply as one of many programs, but as an integral and essential aspect of congregational life. We were drawn to Beth Am's character, a learning community, an expansive, diverse, and inclusive community, and a community that is both dedicated to tradition and enthusiastic about innovation. But when it came down to it, there were really two major elements that led us to choose Beth Am. First, the shul had gone through an extensive process of self-reflection before hiring a new rabbi. And we've seen over the past 10 years that that search process reflected core values and commitments of this place. Asking probative questions, seeking diverse opinions, listening, planning, and dreaming. Beth Amers are involved and invested. Second, we were amazed by the way you strive to notice and welcome every new person who walked through the doors, the actual or virtual ones. And people were so nice and quick to smile and seemed to genuinely like and enjoy each other. Everyone at Beth Am is valued simply for being who they are and for choosing to be here. Daniel and I thought, it is really hard and surprisingly rare to build the kind of community that Beth Am had built for itself. We thought, with that at its core, this synagogue could do anything. We wanted to be a part of its bright future. And these days, a place like Beth Am that embodies kindness and respect feels all the more urgent and essential. And so we come to the Open Doors Annual Fund. In offering this appeal, I stand on the shoulders of those who came before me, and of a giant, or maybe not so much a giant, but a man with a big heart, a crooked smile, and an adorable floppy hat, Gil Sandler, Zichrono Livracha. It's also a bit strange, perhaps, for me, the rabbi's wife, who is also a rabbi, to be giving the appeal today. But this is why. We love Beth Am. We are living, as you know, in unprecedented times, observing the high holy days in ways neither we nor our ancestors could have ever imagined, trying to sustain a community of substance and purpose amidst a global pandemic and the loss of so many lives. COVID-19 has also sparked an economic downturn, high unemployment, and real financial hardship for many. For this and other reasons, Daniel and I have chosen to make a very substantial gift to Beth Am this year. In fact, it's the largest gift we have ever made to any organization. And we did it because we value and believe in this place and its people, you. This year, while our shul thrives programmatically and as a community, Beth Am faces a financial picture that is unsustainable without your help. Loss of revenue and job insecurity for too many of our members means that our community needs your help more than ever. We increased our gift a lot with the hope that it would inspire many of you to do more, to give more, to dig deep, and invest in Beth Am's present and future. Beth Am's Open Doors Annual Fund is called that because we must continue to open our doors, our hands, and our hearts to our congregants, no matter what their financial situation, and to our neighbors here in Reservoir Hill. When you are contacted by the Annual Fund Committee, please respond with a spirit of generosity. Whatever the amount, whether you can give big or you don't have as much to give this year, please know that every gift is meaningful. Every gift counts. Daniel and I, Annual Fund co-chairs Jessica Lunkin and Lisa Auction, Development Committee co-chairs Lainey Lebo-Sachs and Jim Jacobs, Beth Am's entire lay and professional leadership, thank you. To those who have already given, especially those who have made multi-year sustaining member pledges, thank you. Fellow Beth Amers, our family has shared much with you over the past 10 years, including our daughter Ellie's bat mitzvah just a few years ago. And we are on the cusp of another simcha. Our son Shamir, who was not yet 3 years old when we arrived, who basically grew up in this community, who spent countless hours playing under the Torah table in the old chapel, will become bar mitzvah on October 24th. We hope you'll join us through our live stream. This has been and continues to be a wonderful place for us, and we are so happy that we chose to raise our children here. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for welcoming us 10 years ago. Thank you for being a place that feels like home. Thank you for choosing to be a part of the Beth Am community. And thank you for giving to the Open Doors Annual Fund so that this new year and the years that follow will be sweet for all of us. Shana Tova.